Hello. Hi, it's Kate. I am going to do a reading on Miss Ashley. She came up yesterday in the Ashton Kutcher reading, and one of my girlfriends was on the line with me. And so after that, I'm coaching fifth grade soccer. No, not fifth grade, third and fourth graders, some soccer right now. So I was running to practice, but I promised her that we would check back in if she still wanted to. So I'd like to call in the quarters, all of the archangels and the ascended masters, spirit guides, and team of the highest and whitest light for both Ashley and I and anyone watching this. I ask for Gabriel and Uriel in the north, Archangel Michael in the south, Quanine and Nisus on the east, and the Magdalena clan on the west. I also will ask Gabriel and Uriel to be the bouncers. So obviously this is a really dark subject, which is probably why she wants to talk. But we have to hear that side of it. So if you guys can just slide in what I need to know so I can hear the right words and say the right words, that will be awesome. So welcome, everyone. Last night before practice, we did a reading on Ashton, and Ashley popped in, and she just wanted her voice to be heard. And I have been a medium most of my life, and I work with people on both sides of the veil. So that part was not abnormal. That part was fine. The part I didn't like was that she popped in and I was leaving. So now I'm just fulfilling my part of the bargain, which was I promised I'd come back today. And I did look into her a little bit. First of all, I don't believe nothing. I don't believe anything that I read. I watched a YouTuber. She did a great job. It was like bedtime tea or something. It was like perfect she worked with what she had. So first of all, the report that, she got this information from was obviously like mainstream. It's also very much smells like Scientology. Tarnish her. I didn't like the way it made me feel. I felt like it was not accurate. And maybe it was accurate, and I have no bone in this fight, but, what I did hear was so yesterday when we did Ashton, Ashley came up. And so she had a few things that she wanted to come through, and we didn't have the chance to go through it. So I am going to give her the mic, and I am just going to shuffle. I'm just using a regular tarot deck. When I do mediumship work, I don't always use a tarot, but this I feel like is I will use it right now because the vibe that I got was like, this is much bigger than well, first of all, I'm under no pretenses of what this is. And that's also why my job here is to just like help be the bridge between places, veil, dimensions, I don't know, whatever you call it, source, God. That's my job. So I'm just here to help. And that's my intention, is to I usually just channel. I won't even remember anything that we talk about. So that's why I'm also going to use the cards, because no one's asking her questions. So that way we'll get it going. And like I said, this is a tarot reading for entertainment purposes only. There are no facts here. Please do your own research and come to your own conclusions. Disclaimer down below. You know the drill. So, I have to say, please like and like and subscribe. So thank you all for coming. And I've been shuffling these as I was talking, because I meditated a little bit earlier. I just, just wanted to see what's going on with her. So I'm just going to hand it over now. And, Ashley, why don't you get it started? I'll just ask a general reading question. All right. What would you? Okay. Well, the first card these aren't done shuffling, but the first card that jumped out is the Nine of Cups upright. So we'll just get going. And Ashley, what would... I need to clear this energy. Hold on. The cards are getting all of a sudden just got so sticky. I wonder... Okay. I'm just going to use these cards, and then if I switch, I'll switch them. Okay. Hi, Miss Ashley. What would... Okay, we just got another jumper. Oh boy, Temperance in reverse. So, hi, Miss Ashley. What would you like us to know? Why don't we start... I'm going to narrow this down a little bit. Why don't we start with your energy at dinner time on the night that this allegedly all went down? These are tarot cards. It's all make-believe. I have no idea. You guys write the news, so... let's start with 6 o'clock on the night that this all happened. What was your energy? What was going on? How are you feeling? How are you doing? I'm going to take this Temperance card back just so that I set some boundaries so that we have some where to go. And then we'll just go from there. So the night that this happened, I don't even know what night it happened. I want to say it was 2015, but I just want to know on the night it happened around dinner time, like 6 o'clock-ish. What was the vibe? How are you feeling? And then walk us through the night, what happened, etc. Thank you, Miss Ashley. All right, Ashley, what was your night like? Okay. Oh, the Lovers. And the Nine of Swords. Oh, wait. Let me just tell you the underlying energy. The underlying energy is the Queen of Cups. Okay. So, the underlying energy around 6 o'clock on the night that this all happened for you. All right, so there's a lot going on, boo. These are almost the exact same cards we got yesterday, too. That's why. Let's just see how it goes, and then we might... Yeah, these are... Yeah, okay. So, let's get this started. So, around dinner time, things were chill. You had a job. You had money. You were happy. I'm showing you as the Queen of the Cups for the underlying energy. You're a baller of some kind. However you made your income, I have no idea, and I really honestly could care less. So, but anyway, you felt good. You were like the queen. I don't know if you lived with people with a bunch of girls. I'm getting like not like a sorority vibe, but like girlfriends vibe. And then it took a turn quickly. So you are happy. You're like, fine. Your cups are full. You're the queen of the joint. And then we have the Five of Cups in reverse. That's like mourning, M-O-U-R-N-I-N-G. That's like, well, in reverse, it's like accepting. I don't know. You were, I don't know. Let's keep reading so I can get some clarification on that. Then we have the Lovers. Oh, you're probably going on a date. Oh, I think you did have a date with him that night. Ashton is his name, but so you might have had like a few guys on the side. I have no idea what your dating situation was, but you were going on a date, or you're going to see someone that you cared about, or you loved, or you lived with I don't know. But yes, that was on the cards. And then we jump to the Nine of Swords. So I did a quick, like 20-minute intuitive reading just to like give you guys some tricks, because it always helps. The one thing about this card is it's like reading behind the scene. Oh, these are also beginner cards too. I use regular cards, but these are the ones that wanted to work today. So anyway, this is a Nine of Swords. So this is looking between the lines. This is depression. This guy is like insomniac. He's not sleeping. There is drama going on. This card is usually let's check in, what's going on kind of a card. Like, I don't know if there's no sunlight. This is a dark card. So, I did see I just made some tea. I'll have to grab it. that he was like running late or something. So this could have been like you were getting excited, but you had a gut feeling that something was off. You were going to see your friend, boyfriend, lover, girlfriend. I have no idea. And then you had like anxiety. You were super stressed. And then we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. So this guy is like tired of it. He's just sick of it. It's the same shit, different day. It's just you're carrying all the weight. I'm guessing. Let's just use Ashton as like the only one. I'm not reading any other male or female energy on this. I'm just, we got yesterday. I would allegedly say, according to my sources, emotionally unavailable. He's just emotionally unavailable, and you're just like sick of it. You're carrying the burden, and you're tired. Then we have the Hermit. The Hermit's like a pretty good card. That's a Virgo card. And it's like introspection, going within, like your intuition had started picking up. So like you were happy. This is around 6 o'clock. Your intuition is like, something's not right. But first of all, we didn't know how it was going to end, but it was just like, it wasn't enough to do anything about it. It was just like a nagging. Then we have Lovers, Sunshine. Then Ashton calls out, or what? I think he was late, but regardless, it caused you stress. Or maybe this relationship in general caused you stress because I'm not getting any like cool male energy by any means. And then we have the World in reverse. So, okay. That's when the night ended. Okay. Got it. So, all right. So what we're going to do with that energy, what I'm going to do, let's get some clarifiers. I want to know what your intuition was telling you. Like, what were you ignoring? What was going on? Like, first of all, I don't buy any of this crap, but I think that I need some clarifiers on the world coming to an end. So if you can, what was your intuition telling you? What was going on? I'm not getting any like friend cards, no boyfriend, no girlfriends. I'm not getting any cards of support, like other than the lover who may or may not have been emotionally unavailable, may or may not have been flaky. So can you give me some, we have the Moon secrets. Okay. Clearly, okay, let's just get to it. I don't want to be, this is going to take forever. We're at 12 minutes and we've asked one question. So let's do it. So we have the Moon. Got it. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Chariot. And then, so these two cards were also like just sticking out. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so right off the rip, I haven't even cut these cards yet. Secrets. I don't know if they were secrets from you or you're keeping a secret. You are keeping secrets for someone. You are over it. All right. Oh, it's not funny that the Hierophant showed up. What does the Hierophant represent as what is it, archetype in Major Arcana? I would say it's a church. So this guy, were you in Scientology too? Okay, so yes, you okay, hold on. I don't want to speak for you. So what we have here is secrets. The Moon is the underlying energy. The Chariot and the Four of Cups jumped out. So what is that telling you? So that's telling us like someone's leaving and someone fill up their cups. Like this could have been like a stop and trap, if you know what I mean? Stop in, do your deeds, get your stuff, whatever, get out of there. This is going to be fucking awesome if it has to do with drugs because of the church is, I was Catholic. And what I have heard and seen, anyone can do it. Just type in, what is her name? Lena Radmavi. She's awesome. But anyway, the point is they're using like Catholic Church psycho stuff from like the 1400s. It's a lot of not free will. That is the only reason that I brought that up is because the Hierophant just showed up as an underlying energy. So this guy's running the show, as we know. The moon and the Hierophant are underlying energies. With the Chariot, that's like getting out of there. That's like running. That's like sevens are just movement. Things are moving, obviously. Then we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Oh, you had the secret. Okay, got it. Ashley had the secret, and that's why the Hierophant stepped in on the Knight of Cups. So, all right. So this is what came up yesterday too. It was like, Ashton, something happened. He made a deal with the devil before Ashley was in his life. Remember, it was like late teens. I'm just gonna put my hair up because I just got out of the shower and it's like soaked on my neck. So Ashton made a deal. Yeah. All right, got it. So Ashton, this is confirming what we saw yesterday. Ashton made a deal with the devil before he met Ashley. Ashley knew that secret. The church knew that Ashley knew that secret, and the church was using that as leverage against Ashton. So if you wipe out the only other person that knows about it, then you have that kid by the balls. I'm sorry that I'm talking about you like you're not a human, Ashton, but at this moment, you're like a pawn. You're not Ashton as a human. You are Ashton just a pawn in a bigger game of chess. So Ashley knew the secret. Let's get to the secret because I feel like that's going to be our underlying. So can you give me some clarifier? Let's just, let me clear these. What was the secret that you knew about Ashton that the church knew you knew? I mean, this is like classic. You don't even have to like, I'm just going to leave my opinions here. This is all allegedly for entertainment purposes only. So just tarot cards. Do your own research. What's the secret? Ashley, what's the secret? Okay. Well, we just had 4 cards jump. Oh, 5, 6. Okay, so that money, the devil. You can see it now. Well, that's the first major arcana. So I'm going to call that the underlying energy. I'm also going to use the Hanged Man in reverse. So we have the Hangman. Oh, and the reverse is like stand still. Okay, I feel like what I need is a huge whiteboard with like attacks because I feel like what this is doing is like opening up more stuff, which is fine. We knew that yesterday, but my feeling is there's not one person that's like calling these shots. I mean, obviously someone calls the shots, but this is like very, very, very convoluted and like mixed up. Then we have the devil and the Hangman. With the 9 of Swords that we just got, those are like literal, and then to the world. I mean, those are literal death cards. If you see those cards, this is my opinion, this is how I was taught. The death card itself, I've never learned or seen, I mean, some people might read it. It's all however you see it, but it has never actually meant death in any of the readings that I've seen that have death on it. It's just like the ending. And right here, what I'm seeing is like, someone made a deal with the devil, and we know that this was Ashton. Ashton did this around he was 17-ish. He was young. But like, what? Okay, so Ashton made a deal with the devil. I wonder how many people have gotten burned because of this deal that he made. Because now he's stuck. He's the Hangman, and he's upright, so he's just like chilling. He can't move. He didn't tie himself to this tree. And some people, this is really cute. He's trying to get a new perspective. No, if you're the Hanged Man, you're okay, fine. You can think of it like you're hanging to get a new perspective, but like against your will, someone hung you up. You are stuck. You cannot move. This is like an addiction card, anything that has to do with, for me, this is how I read it. And I'm in recovery, so I feel like I can talk. And I'm a Capricorn. I mean, this is my man. Not really, but the devil is like, you're chained to the devil. If you have if you have an addiction, you're chained to that addiction. If you cheating, this is much bigger than cheating on your wife. I'll tell you that. There's no that's not even. We still haven't even gotten to the secret. This is what Ashton made a deal with the devil, and people died around him, and that's his cross to bear. But I think that I feel like there's more to this. So then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I think that was yesterday too. We got that as like his mother, his parents had some issues. That I don't care. Unless his mom's mysteriously suicided, dead, whatever. Like right now, I mean, and then we have, this is him, like he doesn't know who he is. It's the Eight of Swords in reverse. So swords are also like words. Well, swords can cut. You can open a letter. You can cut someone in half. Well, not literally, but so swords can be weapons, or it's kind of like, I just heard someone talking about this the other day. It's like karate. If you're a black belt in karate, you could kill anyone anytime. So you wield the power. I mean, but that's a self-defense thing. You know, go around trying to like kill people with karate, hopefully. But then we have the King of Swords. This King of Swords in reverse. So this is our man. The King of Swords in reverse is like, he will cut your head off to get to the castle, but he's the king and he sits there and he owns it and he earned it. Whether he did it through bloodshed or not, most likely yes. And it was fast. It was like coming in quick. This is in reverse though. So in reverse, this is the king in reverse. So in reverse, he's like slower. He's not thinking clearly. He's like meek, like, all right. And then we have the Fool. That's like a cute little card, unless it's in reverse. And this guy's not in reverse. He's just like happy to enjoy life. You know, this is really fun. And then we have the Three of Wands. He's out of here. This is like wands. Well, the Trinity. 3 is a Trinity. 3 can also be the third wheel. This guy's like, I'm out of here. There's shit going down. Then we have the Ace of Swords. That's like a new beginning. Or I'm sorry, that it is a new beginning, but it's also like the spark of an idea. And it's like, it came in quick. You got it. You saw it clearly. Next move. And then these are the same cards we got yesterday. We have the Four of, I watched that video again so that I could like remember what we were talking about. And this is the Four of Swords. So if you are learning tarot or you read tarot and you call this the Spa, I think that's really cute. But like this guy's laying on a coffin. He's on a sword. The head, the nose, like the throat, and the chest. That's what the swords also rule. I mean, this guy is dead. So she's showing us again. Thank you, Ashley. That Ashley made a deal with the devil. His hands were stuck, and she's dead now. We know that. That we don't need cards to tell us that. We don't need to hear any propaganda about anyone's background, because when you do like victim shaming, I really just feel like that's like the oldest trick in the book. Like the Romans used to do that. They did that in World War II. Like if you know how to read, you've seen it. So that's why I also feel like Ashton's secret was big enough to kill. I don't think Ashton had anything to do with the actual. I don't think he got his hands dirty. I don't know yet. And those are my own feelings about it. But like whatever the secret is, that he made a deal with the devil and he took the lesser of two evils. This was from yesterday. And now Ashley's dead. Like, what kind of deal is that? First of all, if you made a deal with the devil, why is she dead? It's like your deal with the devil. It's not something you can like outsource. It's not really how this works. I mean, if I walk off of a building, I'm going to fall because the law of gravity doesn't matter. It doesn't care if you're nice. gravity doesn't care. It's the law. It's a universal law. There's 12 of them. Instead of learning arithmetic that no one uses anymore, we should study the 12 laws of the universe. But that's the point. So Ashley made a deal with the devil. We know that. He showed it yesterday. We got it today. And now Ashley's dead. Can we get some clarifiers on that? Like, why is Ashley dead? Like, was the secret so big? No, first of all, that's not... It's like, why is she dead? This doesn't make any sense. This is like other readings that are going on right now that, like, logically just doesn't make sense. So I'm going to do Ashley on the... I'm just going to do a, like, Famous Fortune calls it a fork spread. I'm just going to call it, like, a fork spread, too. Thanks for... This is... Go visit him, please. I'm going to do a fork spread. I'm going to do Ashton on the left, Ashley on the right. And I just want to know what the energy is between them. Like, you're the dumbass and I die. And you know what this sounds like. And we are not going there because this can of worms that we just opened up is like, well, I bet you we know where it's going to... Well, I don't know where it's going to lead because I want to know, why did you make a deal with the devil and she died? All right. Why did you make a deal with the devil and Ashley died? Oh, we're at 26 minutes. Guys, gotta chill this out. Underlying energy is the Queen of Cups. Yep, that will work for us. Oh, and the Page of Pentacles. Because Ashton is, like, notoriously immature. According to my cards, I have never met the kid. I think he's hot. Don't get me wrong. But I was reading yesterday. It's like he doesn't have his own personality. Which is fine. Like, whatever. I don't know. I have no opinions on that. But what I do know is we have Ashton on the left and we have Ashley on the right. And she was the Queen of Cups when she was getting ready for going out to dinner that night. She represented herself as, like, the queen. She's like the queen. And he's the Page of Pentacles. Like, little boy, and I don't know. He sounds annoying to me, to be honest, because he's like, okay, then. I think I need some water. Now we have the Emperor. So, I'm just going to actually put the Emperor above Ashley and Ashton because he's pulling the strings. I would never call Ashton Kutcher an Emperor. Unless something very, very, something changed from today's archetype. So, all right, hold on. Now we have the Magician. We've got, I cut these and I just want to see what this one is. I am like, okay, so we have an Emperor. Everyone knows what an Emperor is. You don't even have to live anywhere that has an Emperor. I mean, get it. He's the king of the castle. She's showing up as the Queen of Cups, and there's something here. The Magician. So magicians have secrets. Magicians, the way I was taught is this is the second step of initiation of the 22 steps. 22 steps are the major arcana, and the first step is Fool. So, hi, I'm here. I get to start a fun new journey. And I have all of the elements that I need. I have all the resources. That's what a magician does. He's an alchemist. He uses, like, his magic. Everyone has magic to make magic happen. But what else do magicians do? They are deceptive. What you think you see, you don't see. So it's very telling next to the Emperor. Then we have the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Then we have Judgment. I think that she was a sacrifice. And I don't know what kind of sacrifice. I don't know what they're doing over there. I have no opinion on that yet. But this is the Judgment. Okay, so the Judgment card is like the gravity example I just gave you. Like, it doesn't matter if you're nice or not. The universe has to work. It's a universal law. And you can call it karma. You can call it what goes around comes around. Judgment will come. Judgment will be the wheels. Like, judgment will be here. This is like a reckoning. An awareness. It's also a 20. It comes down to a 2. So this is like duality. these guys are just cowards. Like, they killed to send a message to, and according to the propaganda that they're putting out, like, why would you try to steal her? I got organs, and I wouldn't call them donating. And then I read that she was stabbed. So, I mean, Tom Clancy writes better than this. Like, this is so classic, like, bad spy work. And coincidentally, another thing, this is just the big bad monster that sounds like Scientology. It's Catholic espionage, Surah 1492. When Columbus sailed over here, Scientology just got the memo, and they're doing that crap now. Allegedly, apparently. So they cut the phone cord at her house, so her phone didn't work. Like, that's pretty revolutionary. So, they're doing magic. We get that. Oh, good. Well, we have the death in reverse. I hope this is the end of the church. And I can say that as a Catholic. I think that this church is disgusting. And we have the death card, which is like, I mean, Hierophant's back. I don't know why this is upsetting me. I'm like highly annoyed right now and I'm just annoyed for Ashley because it's like, these guys are playing poker, or they're playing chess. There's no females really except her on this card. There's no real males that, if she was doing what they're saying she's doing, there's none of that on here. That's slow bullshit. It still doesn't answer our question though. Like, yeah. I'm going to use a different deck. I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot. Because we're already like 32 minutes in, and it's like, Ashley hasn't had a chance to talk. And maybe I can come back tomorrow. Well, I will, but I don't like what happened to this girl. And I think it's bullshit. And I have no idea what her family thinks. And I'm sure, I don't know what happened to them. Obviously, I might stalk them or look them up after this, though, because, like, this is eerily familiar soundings, allegedly so far, in my opinion, to the Moscow, Idaho 4 kids right now. It's like the same psycho-ness of, like, it's just nice to see the darkness coming to the light, because darkness cannot operate in light. And sorry, it's the Piscean age. We get to move out. Oh no, we just left the Piscean age. We're moving into Aquarius, which is like all the churches get to finally fall. This is like independent thinking, fast moving. This is like, so that's why the churches are all fighting so hard, because like no one is resonating with them, unless maybe they were born into it and whatever. Teach their own, by the way, too. I could care less. What I don't like is this like 14th century mentality of like sacrifice. And I don't mean sacrificing to a deity by anything yet. I don't know. And it like, I'm also not getting, because this is a setup from the jump. I mean, the phone cord, it sounds like horrible espionage and horrible policing. No offense to the cops there, but you didn't do your job. I don't know. I need to do some more research on it, but what it's showing me is like Ashton made a deal with the devil and Ashley died. And I have no answers from in between. Like, they're secrets. I mean, come on. So I just switched cards so that I'm going to clear the energy. I feel like my own emotions are getting too chopped up. But I do like these smaller decks. Oh, I have a regular deck of Okay, we got some jumpers. You guys, it's the Queen of Cups. How cute is she? She's definitely here. I really like these cards, too, by the way. So, our girl's here. Oh, and the Fool. Just saw him. Nine of Cups. Just saw it. That's gluttony. The Chariot. Just saw it. What am I missing here? The Four of Pentacles. We saw that, too. Like, if there's an exchange of money, it's like, I mean, this is like This is not a career. This is like waiting a table. There's no... I mean, if we got the 10 of Pentacles, and then let's see what else is falling out. Karma. Good. Well, please. Oh, will she get justice? I didn't even think of that. Wait a minute. All these cards are like falling out. King of Cups. Oh, and the Queen of Cups. Oh. Karma. Seven of Wands. Ace of Swords. Same exact cards. We just got all these. So, I think that this little cover-up, in my opinion, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, might come to the light. The reason I'm saying that is because we have the Queen of Cups. Ashley, for 3 readings in a row, has shown herself as Queen of Cups. That's how she was getting ready, yada, yada. Next to Ashley is the King of Cups. So I don't know which king in her world. I have no idea what that means yet, but it's her match. King, Queen of Cups. That's also emotions. That's also drinking, alcohol. Because yesterday I got that her drink was drugged. And then we got the karma card. I think I did write it down, like what karma. Oh, no way. So this is, this is the deck. There you go. Which is tarot. Adorable. I love them. And somehow the 3 of Swords was still in a box. And I was just going to read karma in this deck is representative of, it is, I'm trying to think of it off, judgment. So there might be a judgment in this. Wait a minute. Like, how? Where's this coming from? So we have the Fool. I'm just going to give that to Ashton because he is the Fool. And I don't mean that in like the nice old English way. I mean like he's an idiot. For a number of reasons. And allegedly all for entertainment purposes only. There's Heartbreak. She got that yesterday too. Miss Ashley did. Then we have the Fool. We have the 9 of Cups. So the 9 of Cups can mean a lot of different things. We have a lot of Cups cards here. Actually, I wonder when her birthday is. I'll have to, or I think, so that's a water sign, Pisces or something. So I'll look at it after this is over, but, oh, maybe I'm just going to Google it. I don't even know your last name, so I'll figure that out. But then we have the Chariot out of here. Like she literally got in the Chariot and the world was in reverse. So then we have the 4 of Pentacles. This is like, they try to paint her as a harlot. Like, of course they did. The only words they didn't use was like, we hung her at the stake. Like, or whatever they did to witches. And I can say that because I like, I'm Putnam. I grew up around here. I'm in New England. But then we have the Ace of Swords. So like the Ace of Swords is like quick, fast acting, right now, ideas, come, go. She's fighting. We know that there was like 7 of Wands. Like wands are like, you don't kill someone with a wand. That's like right before the sword, but you start the fire so that someone can burn their house down later. Then we have the Empress. We got the Empress yesterday too. Like the Empress, I think that, wow, who is this? The Sun. I think that there's going to be sunlight on this case. I'm not even joking. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 6 of Pentacles. King of Swords. If we get the Emperor, well, we have the Sun and Karma and like Judgment are right next to each other because of the universal law. And it's kind of hard to like keep secrets when the veil is thin enough that like people can come and go, tell everyone over here what's going on. We can, carry things along. So that's like a bigger issue. But the thing that this is showing me is like, yes, money did exchange hands. It could be like a stop and shop, buy, sell. Actually, this could be drugs. I definitely thought this was sex trafficking or however we're supposed to word it now, like Give me a break. That's like when the tarot gets banned. Oh, tarot got banned in 1390 or something, and it just got banned on YouTube. Like, you have to use like different cards. It's very forward thinking. So anyway, the point is, yes, there was money being exchanged. I don't know or care, but it's showing up a lot here. It's like Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and okay, so let's start with our Six of Pentacles. This is like happy home, happy life, success, beauty, happiness. Then the Seven in reverse is like cunning, manipulative. I feel like, I wonder if this feels to me exactly like the Idaho 4. And I'm sorry, God rest them. I love them all. I think they're all wonderful. I think they're doing an amazing job communicating on this side. I love them. But this feels very much like that. And teach their own. I understand that someone's been charged in it, but I don't buy it. And it logically doesn't make sense. And I'll leave my own opinions. I'll tell you, we'll talk about that later, but that's what this is feeling like. It's like they got in way over the heads. She might not have even been known she was involved in something. Like, according to this article, she did live a little bit on the edge, but like, I don't buy it, because that's like the oldest trick in the book. They made Mary Magdalene a prostitute. Like, give me a break. Just because there's a strong feminine. No, I don't buy it. So yeah, there's money. If you read my cards, my money exchanges hands. Like, I work. Who knows? Then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So like, there's too much talking that was going on right here. This is Moscow, Idaho, or Moscow, Idaho. But sunlight's coming. Miss Ashley. Oh, we have the Hangman. We've already gotten him a few times. The Hangman, yes, he's getting a new perspective, and that's a really cute, funny way to do it. But like, no, he was like hung up, like whatever. This is against his will. So this is like, he's hanging up to get a new perspective. That's like saying that like the Four of Swords is going to the spa. No, the guy's dead. He's dead. There's no spying. That's not relaxing. So just for me, I like to just read them the way that I was taught and the way that intuitively I feel. So this is against his will. We know this. There's heartbreak. I am, of course, not getting any Ashton energy. There's no like love here. I'll tell you that. There's no love anywhere on these cards. I don't know if Ashton's actually capable of loving. I haven't seen any love around him at all, which is fine. Like, we know that he's in that 70s. He's like a cutie pie. But yeah, he's adorable. But the Danny so this is all started. The reason this is on my plate, or I'm doing anything about it, is because Danny Masterson this is all allegedly for entertainment purposes only, Ashton Kutcher's like buddies. They're buddies, you know? They go back, whatever. And he just got convicted of like at least, I think, 3 essays, which could, like, that's a different thing. But the point is that Ashton like stood up for him, and Ashton was like his bro. Yeah, bro. So this is like putting a huge spotlight on the corruption across the board, the intimidation, the tactics of the Catholic Church from 1492 are now being used. You might have heard about it. Nazis use the same stuff. Like, it's called a spade a spade. This is tactical. It's not tactical warfare. It's, what is it when you use your mind? It's like mental warfare. It's like psychological, like psycho. So you can see your own things on that. But their plan was like falling apart. I feel like Scientology's always on and I can call it Scientology, Catholic, Mormon. I don't have an opinion on any of them. If you're practicing any of that, good for you. We're all going to die someday, and teach their own. But they took away the free will. We know this. There's no love. There's money being exchanged under the guise of church. This just hit a little bit different. Okay, so now we have the Two of Swords. This Two of Swords is like, well, can she go anywhere? This is not a free will choice. Like, in reverse too. I don't remember if it was in reverse, but like, Is this girl, she's blindfolded. Her arms are tied together. Does she have free will? So we have 2 cards telling us there's no free will here, which is the human experience. You get to come down here and make your own choices. But we have people playing God. I know I saw the Hierophant. Is it in my hand right now? I know that the Hierophant is here. We have a Hierophant playing God. That's not how it works, buddy. You don't get to come down here and like decide who lives or dies. And you can, obviously. You can do whatever you want, but it's not going to last for very long. Then we have the Ace of Wands. This is definitely... This is not good. What was going on here? The Ace of Wands is always represented in my dick card. So however you want to take that, like it's a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. It's a dick card. Like you can see her for a short time, not a long time. You're not going to marry Mr. Wands. You're not going to see him again. Don't worry about it. It's like, yeah, I'd love to go home with you tonight. You know, that's the energy. But the thing that's like not feeling awesome is like we're getting a shitload of money and we are getting a lot of free will is being taken away. Like we have, I'm not seeing drugs. So let's clear that up. If I have no idea if that's going around, but no, this is not a drug thing. This is another kind of human moving. I don't know how you want to call it, but I think it's very clear that as a world that this is an underground movement that's not underground. It's like very much in your face. And that's what this small amount, I'm guessing, the small amount of money that's going back and forth. Then we have the 9 of Wands. It's just like also, I mean, the 9 of Wands can be like strategic contemplation. This isn't like cunning and sneaking. It's just like, I did it. I'm here. I have my 9 of Wands. I'm about to burn your shit down. But I'm going to stick with phallic symbols. We have the Ace of Cups. I said this yesterday. I think she got drugged. I don't like this. This is like, here's a King of Swords. So he's just like, he reminds me of King Henry VIII. He was born into it and then he became like a big fat pig. The King of Swords, well, he's a king. So he sits on the throne. He probably cut your head off to get there. And then we have the 6 of Swords. Like there's lots and lots of like leaving, going. We can call it our trading card, but I'm not trading goods that you can like buy at Walmart. If you're picking up what I'm laying down, this was a full-blown it's like a sex trafficking ring. Hands down. And you know what else has been rumored to be a sex trafficking ring? If we find out that the Church of Scientology is somehow behind that, this is your karma. These are decisions you will pay for. The universe doesn't care how nice you are or mean. You will get it. You know, it'll come full circle. Yeah, this is like, there's the Emperor. It's the underlying issue. There we go. So we know. Okay. So what was this? Okay, we know what was happening. We know the exchange of money. I am going to shuffle these. This is like, what we don't know is like, what we don't know is what Ashton's deal with the devil is. Oh, well, I'll give you a guess. Ashton, what was your deal with the devil? Now that we know SA, trafficking. This was like an exchange of goods and services against your will. With the Chariot, you're not like going to the bakery to get the same cookie. You are traveling. There's no, like, against your will. Like everything is against your will. There's no love. There's a lot of money being exchanged. So Ashton, what part of this what part of this, I don't even want to call it a ring because that sounds like I'm going to this circus. What part of this, and you were like on the board for sex trafficking. Huh, obviously. This is like the biggest, worst cover up. It's like you hide it in plain sight. They tell you that. Like, oh my God. I don't give you enough credit for being smart enough for this. I do give whoever your handler is credit, though, because you are a cutie pie. This is not good. This is not good. What deal did you make with the devil? Let's talk. I'm gonna, I'll clear these. I might have to pull out darker cards. These are just like regular good old boy. And you're not a good old boy. You're not smart enough to be like, I will let the cards do the talking, but what's the deal you made with the devil? And what's the deal? All right, well, half the deck just fell out, and we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. We just had the card in reverse. So you lost a shitload of money for a lot of people, or sevens are also like conflict. Like sevens are also like cunning, manipulative. First of all, there's no major arcana here. There's like, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You lost some more money. And guess what? We have the High Priest. So what's your deal? Like, I think what I don't understand is like why Ashley paid for your problems. I don't get it. There's nothing in here that's like, all right, I'm going to clear this one more time. And then if Ashley needs to go, she can go. And we will come back to this because there's obviously something. I'm like so disappointed. I feel like I just found out Santa-Claus isn't real. It's like everyone else knew it, but man, I'm like now just figuring out that it's my parents do it. Like I feel like that right now because it's like Ashton was so cute, so lovable, so innocent, like, and I'm not picking up genius energy at all. Like I'm not seeing anything that's like, oh, this guy's pretty smart. It's like this man's a puppet, and that's fine, I guess. I mean, that's Ashton's own thing. Maybe it was against his will, and I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I didn't do a reading on that, but still hasn't answered the question. You guys are trafficking humans. You can call it whatever you want. We used to call it slave trade. Now, we're doing that again. Money is being exchanged under the guise of the church. Sounds pretty normal for you to be out in the board of like safety, children's safety. Sounds like Oprah. Oh my God, are you guys friends? Of course you probably. I don't want to learn about that stuff. I want to know what deal you made with the devil and why Ashley died for it. Come on, dude. I've been getting sister energy. Like, I wonder if you guys are like related or something. There's like some kind of sister brother, and I don't care what they say about this whole dating thing. That was not. I mean, maybe I don't know. This is not like I'm gonna go to my boyfriend's and play some Beirut and hang out. This is like, I mean, everyone has to make a living, and I guess who am I to judge? But I'm not really into that stuff. Like I don't have that much respect for it. Obviously, I'd rather hear that you flew a plane full of heroin in than like, but that's not here or there. I guess what deal, like what's your secret that Ashley had to die for? And or maybe it was a karma thing. We're not there yet, and Ashley's like not over it yet, so we can keep doing this all night. If we get the same cards, well then I guess we'll just switch them up because, or I'm not reading them right or something. So what's your secret? What did Ashley know? Ashley, what did you know? What's the secret? Okay, well, first of all, most of these cards just fell out, but the first one that all right. Well, we have the Emperor, and we have this, Two of Swords. Could this be any clearer? This woman is being held against her will by the Emperor. Like, okay. Okay, so I'm like getting really emotional right now, and I don't know if it's like what energy I'm picking up on. It's like, okay, Ash, I'm going to switch these cards because we have an Emperor selling goods and services against their will. This person is chained up and blindfolded, so it's like, it's going to be tough run in the old karma wheel for you, buddy. It's not even you. It is you. Who am I to judge that part of it? That's not my deal. But if you walk off of a building, you will fall. It doesn't matter how nice you are because it's a universal law. And I need some cards that will start talking some tea. Where are my gossip cards? Oh, okay. Got it. I know which cards. Picking it up. All right, we're going to do what time is this? Oh man, this is already 56 minutes. I'm going to do, and it's like 2 a.m. or something. So these cards, actually, I forgot I have these ones too. These cards are absolutely awesome. They're upside down. They are gay, trans friendly. The artist is phenomenal. And I also have the Light Seekers tour. The Light Seekers. I like these ones too. I don't know if I'm asking this wrong. What do I need to be spelled out? But all right, Ashley, then we got to go to bed. It's like almost been an hour. Oh, so how beautiful. Before I do anything, I just want to show you guys how cool these are. They're absolutely beautiful. I just think the artistry is amazing. So Miss Ashley Bell, can you, all right, wait a second. I have I don't have dark cards, but I think we'll figure it out. But hopefully we can figure it out from here because it's already 57. I'm tired. You're tired. Let's call it a night. So Miss Ashley, well, why did you die? We know the who, what, when, where. No, we don't know that yet. But why did you die? If we see any pages, I'm probably going to throw up. And I'm not even kidding. Pages are kids. All right. So these cards just jumped out. I haven't even, finished shuffling them. The Fool is here. The underlying energy. These are just the cards that jumped out. Is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so those are cards that jumped out. Let's get some clarifiers. You died because you were young and naive. That's not the answer. You were murdered. You did not die for I feel I feel mad for you right now. Then we have the Star. Star is a drug card. The Star can mean a lot of stuff. That can be, what is it, Leo? It can be an air sign. It's like July baby. It can mean stars. Oh, thank you, lucky stars. A star is born. Drugs, alcohol, your head is in the stars. And the Fool. So, okay, Ashton plays the victim. I get that. I need to stalk this kid because either he's a genius or he's the dumbest person alive, and I can't tell which one. But because of this, the reason I wanted to tell you this, or you guys, is because, and this is all allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research. This is all summary. I'm not obviously reading anything. He lost a $40 million a year deal because Danny Masterson got convicted of things that like just logically you're like, you're an idiot. Like if you, this is the logic. This was in the court records. Apparently, allegedly, this is third person. Do your own research. But if you were invited to go to his house and you went, then you decided that something, this, it's so insane. I can't even like put my, I mean, it's so insane. It's so dumb. Somehow, because you went to the house, you getting roofied and taken advantage of without your free will was consent because you went to his house. Like, in what world are we in right here, dude? Like, I don't even know what to say. That's like if that was the defense strategy, it's like, okay. I don't know. I feel very emotional. I feel like I'm about to cry. And I'm not really sure why. I'm not getting any clarity on like the why. I couldn't get any clearer. The thing I was asking about the pages is like, there's a weird brother-sister energy. And I felt it yesterday too. That's not like you don't fuck your brother. It's more like, it's almost like sacrificing the daughter for the son. It's like that kind of energy. It's like, I thought it was organs yesterday, which I'm not ruling that out. There's a lot of what we call it trafficking when we move things illegally or legally, depends on what side of the government you're on. And the CIA has released their own papers, do your own research. Like, that's not a conspiracy theory. It's not allegedly. The CIA released the paperwork. There was a lot of movement of people, products. So the products would be like, I mean, I guess it has to be drugs, obviously, but like, I don't know what is moving, like heroin, cocaine, meth. Oh, of course. Those are like the big money drugs. So they're moving people, mostly little people and females. And they're moving them around. They're getting their chariot against their will. So this is all very much against their will. So we have some drugs. We have some sex. We have the rock and roll. That doesn't answer why a marketing or a fashion, I think she was a fashion marketing student, some school is dead though. Like, where does she tie into this? It didn't answer any of my questions. Like, and I'm not going to get the answers. This is the moon. These are secrets. This is not my games. I'm going to call it a night. Be very grateful for the answers we have. The moon just said, game, it's time to. Oh, I also have to like remember that like these guys are no joke, and I respect it, and I don't want to go push it further. So it's done now. Thank you all for coming. We will see what tomorrow brings. I'm not suicidal, and this is all allegedly. See you tomorrow. Thanks for coming.